You've done like really well. So you have three attorney associates to help you with yet. What was the timeline of that growth and the need to get those? I mean, you have in Minnesota, if people don't know, it's like a very unique area where you have these big medical practices, you have big corporations there that I'm sure you have clients, so really it's a big boost. But how was the process? Because I'm in the process of hiring and growing too. It's kind of scary because it's a big payroll expense, make sure you have enough work, learning to manage people, especially, high value employees. The high value sense that they cost a lot of money and a lot could go wrong if it's wrong. So what has been your process going through that, learning and doing it?
Yeah, I would say that managing people is still the hardest thing I do in my life.
Hmm.
As a law partner, a adjunct professor, and a politician, I still think managing people is definitely the hardest thing that I do. It happened fairly organically. I started out doing literally everything on my own. It's a nice benefit of having been a paralegal for so long. I didn't need somebody to tell me how to fill in an LCA,
Yeah.
or fill in the forms. And I had all sorts of practical skills like making copies, mailing things. It's surprising how many people just graduate from law school and are like, I have no useful skills, I just know the law. And so I started out just like doing it all myself. And then I started hiring like a part-time law clerk, and then a part-time paralegal, then a full-time. I think that before I ever thought to hire an attorney, I had two full-time case managers at that point. Then I started out like with contracting attorneys,
Hmm.
and really the level of commitment to building a team of three attorneys, and we now have four full-time case managers and two part-time law clerks and an administrative support professional. It happened kind of gradually. And then when I was elected in 2020, I really needed to make some big decisions about how to make sure that I was doing right by my clients and living up to my very high standards of service and
Yeah.
ethics, and also able to represent my constituents in the
Yeah.
legislature, which in Minnesota is a part-time legislature, so it's in the spring. And so I grew pretty quickly over the last 3 years. I think probably doubled my size just in the last three
Wow.
years. Yeah, it's been definitely like it's a leap of faith, it's a risk. But you have to be comfortable with that when you're
Yeah.
self-employed. And I feel really satisfied and grateful for having such an amazing team.